is in behind him, car number 5, and Rob Smith, number 1 as well, just having a real nudge, trying to get up through the middle of them as they go up over the top and turn right for the first time of asking into quarry. They're going to be out of our view, or at least as Wilson is anyway, and the rest of them will come following. When they come down towards the first
I love this part of the race, but marker goes. Wilson takes one on the left-hand part of the S's as he comes through there, but no one in trouble. Oh, 2 or 3 abreast going through there. They cannot go through there, but
there. So working his way up. 144's gone very, very herbaceous. Steve Murphy is going into the lawn mowing contract. He's up bidding for next year, but he's got back on the end of the field. Coming down towards you with 63, Wilson leading, 135 Toby, 5 Windrow, 1 Smith, 22, brilliant.
Wilson beginning to make a bit of a break. I can say that. It's not just a car's length. He's now probably 3 or 4, maybe half a dozen cars lengths ahead.
I mean, last year they were at it hammer and tongs. They've got 2 races over the weekend to perhaps have saved themselves a week, but maybe the motor car for later on this weekend. Too much damage, but anyway, meanwhile, the front Wilson is flat to 123.139. Welsh were having a little bit of a nudge as they came through Camp Corner, but I think that's pretty much it. Everybody's generally following at the moment as they come up over the top, though there is a little bunch of them. Pretty and Raymond have got quite close together as they come down towards you.
That's right, the top 3 have made a bit of a break now.
Through on Raymond on the entry into Folly Corner and out of Folly Corner. Got quite aggressive with that overtaking manoeuvre, but over the pass, over the top, Wilson is disappearing off already. It's putting a bit of a gap now. It's nearly the best part of 1.5 seconds between him and Toby and Windrow.
Yeah, that's looking good, but he's got to make a mess of it. That's about tiny coming away from the S's that time round. Yes, this young man leading wants his first win this year. I mean, there's no points in the programme, but last time I spoke to him, he was equal first in the championship overall. Hasn't had a win this year, and he's had a lot of second places and top finishes in the previous rounds. Again, not quite as good as it was the previous lap, maybe because it was untidy exit from the S's, but he wants his first win this year, and Wilson's still looking comfortable. That gap's opened up between Tubby and Windrow now, so both of those are comfortably in 2nd and 3rd places. No great changes. Yeah, we got Dad and son, as you say, the Wilsons in this car. Another brother of Tim, Jason, will be out in the other race later on. What is race 1 in the programme, but we're
down the back of the field. They're getting a bit more adventurous now, Dave, instead of being gently following one another.
Farm Straight is chock-a-block. It's looking good here.
They're beginning to start to scrap over the piece of tarmac rather than now the sun's come out this bright.
Into the management system, and by blipping the throttle on the engine, increasing the revs, running the revs up, they can check the BHP on the engine.
You might want to keep it for the road actually rather than race it, but I dare say there's a good source of spares one way or another. It's about as near as you can get to a standard car, but as Dave says, all the standard safety equipment is required. And I don't know, they run them even on a control tyre, do they, Dave? They did run them on Toyo tyre. Oh yes, I can't pick up the windscreen.
But I had a feeling that they're, it's all linked up with Toyo, but someone said they might be trying a different sort of tyre, and I'm not sure whether that's in this championship or another one. So perhaps
touring cars has recently been hired by BTCC, David Gow, to look at driving standards, because it's cascading down into the club world, nudging people out of the way, and they're at last taking a long
contact and the regulations and all that sort of thing. Of course, body contact in saloons is possible to get away with it to some degree, but we shouldn't allow it. But in single-seaters, you don't do that sort of thing because you wouldn't get away with it.
No, you wouldn't. Followed by Toby, and it is 30, 329, and then Ben Windrow will cross. They go, Ben Windrow